Have you ever noticed changes in your body that left you wondering, is this normal as we age? Transformations in our physical health, including our intimate life, become unavoidable? But what if I told you that these changes don't have to mean the end of a satisfying, fulfilling connection with your partner? In today's discussion, we're diving deep into what really happens after 60, debunking myths, and most importantly, discovering how to embrace these shifts with confidence. If you've ever experienced uncertainty about what's happening to your body, you're not alone. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And for those who stay with me until the very end, leave a comment saying, "I stayed until the end." Now let's begin understanding the aging process. More than just numbers. Aging is more than just adding years to your life. It's about navigating the physical and emotional changes that come with it. While most people focus on visible signs like wrinkles, greying hair, or changes in body shape, the internal shifts, particularly in men's sexual health, deserve just as much attention. The science behind bodily changes after 61 of the most significant, yet often overlooked changes after the age of 60 is the gradual decline in tissue elasticity throughout the body. This process affects multiple systems from your skin and muscles to your blood vessels, and even the tissues in your reproductive organs for men. This means that the penile tissue, which relies on smooth muscle and healthy blood flow to maintain firmness, also loses some of its flexibility. As a result, erections may feel softer or less rigid than in younger years. Spontaneity can decrease, since arousal may take longer, requiring more direct stimulation or mental engagement. Blood flow efficiency declines, affecting the ability to maintain an erection for extended periods. But here's the key takeaway. These changes are natural and don't mean an end to a fulfilling S3X life. Instead, understanding why they happen can empower you to take proactive steps toward maintaining and even improving your experience. Why blood circulation matters more than ever. Blood circulation is a fundamental part of overall health, but its role in sexual function is often underestimated. As we age, the arteries and blood vessels that once transported oxygen-rich blood effortlessly start to lose their elasticity. This natural process slows down circulation, affecting vital organs like the heart and brain, but also having a significant impact on sexual performance. When blood flow to the pelvic region decreases, the body struggles to achieve and maintain firm erections. This happens because the penile tissue relies on an efficient network of blood vessels to trap and sustain blood during arousal. As circulation weakens, erections may not be as firm or long. Lasting. It may take longer to become aroused or to recover between intimate moments. Sensitivity can decrease, making physical stimulation less responsive than before. The good news: circulation isn't fixed. It can be improved with simple lifestyle changes that promote healthier blood flow. Here are a few ways to keep your arteries and vessels functioning optimally. Exercise regularly. Activities like walking, swimming, and resistance training help maintain vascular flexibility and encourage efficient circulation. Even 30 minutes a day can make a difference. Eat heart-healthy foods. A diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds and leafy greens, like spinach and kale, helps prevent plaque buildup in arteries, ensuring smooth blood flow. Stay hydrated. Blood becomes thicker and moves more sluggishly when you're dehydrated. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps keep circulation steady. Manage stress. Chronic stress leads to elevated cortisol levels, which can constrict blood vessels over time. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, and quality sleep all support better circulation. If you've noticed changes in your sexual health and suspect poor circulation might be a factor, it's never too late to take action. A few small adjustments can lead to significant improvements in performance, confidence, and overall well-being. Erectile dysfunction, a common but manageable condition. Erectile dysfunction, ED is often viewed as a source of anxiety and frustration, but in reality, it's a natural part of aging that many men experience, rather than seeing it as a loss of masculinity. It's important to recognize ED as a physiological change, one that can be managed effectively with the right approach. Research indicates that 40 to 70% of men over 60 face some level of ED, but this doesn't mean an end to intimacy or satisfaction. In fact, it can be an opportunity to redefine what intimacy means and strengthen connections in new, meaningful ways. Understanding the causes ED occurs when there is a disruption in the complex process that allows for an erection. This process involves the nervous system, blood circulation, hormone levels, and even psychological factors. Common contributors include reduced blood flow, as arteries lose elasticity with age. Blood flow to the penile tissue may not be as strong as before. Hormonal shifts. Testosterone levels naturally decline over time, affecting libido and aerial function. Underlying health conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease are all linked to ED as they impact circulation and nerve function. Medications. Certain prescriptions for blood pressure, depression, and other conditions may list ED as a side effect. Stress and mental health anxiety about performance can create a cycle where worry itself leads to difficulties. With arousal, effective ways to manage ED. Lifestyle adjustments. A healthy lifestyle can significantly improve symptoms. Regular exercise improves circulation, while a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fat supports vascular health. Avoiding smoking, excessive alcohol, and high stress levels also plays a crucial role. Medical options. Consulting a doctor can open the door to multiple solutions. Medications like PDE5 inhibitors, e.g. selenop-tadalafil, can enhance blood flow, while testosterone therapy or natural supplements may help balance hormone levels. In some cases, treatments like vacuum devices or injections may be recommended. Mindset shift. Intimacy isn't solely about penetration. Many couples find that exploring new ways to connect, such as sensual touch, massage, mutual exploration, and deeper emotional communication, leads to fulfilling experiences beyond what they previously knew. By shifting the focus from performance to connection, ED can become less of a limitation and more of an invitation to embrace new aspects of intimacy. Addressing it with a proactive mindset rather than fear can lead to not only improved physical health, but also stronger, more meaningful relationships. The role of testosterone in aging. Testosterone is often called the male vitality hormone because it regulates libido, energy levels, and even mood starting at age 40. Testosterone begins to decline, but after 60, the drop is more noticeable. This can lead to lower energy levels, decreased muscle mass, reduced sexual desire. But here's what they don't tell you. Testosterone isn't everything. While it plays a role in desire, intimacy is about more than just hormones. In fact, many couples report that their sex lives improve as they age because they shift from a focus on performance to a focus on connection. Sensitivity changes. Why touch feels different. One of the lesser discussed aspects of aging is the decline in sensitivity. Many men over 60 notice that touch doesn't feel as intense, or that reaching orgasm takes longer. Why does this happen? Nerve endings decrease over time. The body loses nerve receptors, reducing sensation, slower blood flow. As discussed earlier, decreased circulation affects responsiveness. Mental factors, anxiety, stress, and expectations can impact arousal and pleasure. Instead of seeing this as a loss, think of it as an opportunity to explore new forms of pleasure, like slower, more intentional touch, trying new forms of stimulation, focusing on full body intimacy rather than just one area, reframing intimacy quality over quantity. One of the biggest myths is that testosterone automatically declines after 60 in real. Many couples experience more fulfilling intimacy than ever before. Why? Because with age comes experience. Deeper emotional bonds and a greater understanding of each other's needs, rather than seeing changes as limitations. View them as opportunities to explore new dimensions of pleasure. Some tips include communication. Talk openly with your partner about what feels good. Exploration. Try different forms of intimacy that don't rely solely on penetration. Emotional connection. A strong bond can make every touch feel more meaningful. Final thoughts: aging doesn't mean losing passion. Aging is inevitable, but losing passion doesn't have to be. By understanding the changes in your body, making lifestyle adjustments and focusing on connection, you can continue to enjoy a vibrant, intimate life well into your later years. I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed changes? And how have you adapted? Let's start a conversation in the comments. And if you made it this far, let me know by commenting. I stayed until the end. Remember, aging is just a number. It's how you live that truly matters. See you in the next video.